I'm delighted to be here again to thank you on behalf of the children and the families of Haiti for the work of the Kalogris Foundation. On behalf of 38 schools where every morning children are given their drink to start their day, keeps them awake, keeps them alert, helps them learn, gives them enough energy to get into trouble. On behalf of 7 orphanages, most of them having anywhere from 20 to 35 children. On behalf of 5 clinics, where Reliv is used in conjunction with the medication so that people can get back to good health. Every day, 11,500 school children are given their shake as they start their day. And another 2,500 people a year, approximately, are given medication along with their Reliv to bring them back to better health. Now, you may know that after the 2010 earthquake in Port-au-Prince, the Reliv Kalogris Foundation built a children's home. It's the only thing like this, really, we've ever done, and probably the only thing like this we ever will do. But it was a phenomenal experience, and it's all thanks to the generosity of you, the Reliv distributors. The home has been operating for 2 years now. The kids have all become one big family. The older kids teach the younger kids how to do their own laundry. Some of you might want to send your kids down there. Just a thought. Take them for a couple weeks. I don't know, you know. Sorry, that's not part of my notes here. This is O'Kinney. He's our youngest character in the children's home. He's about 3 now. I know he still looks like he's about 7 months. The good news about O'Kinney is he started growing black hair. And you're thinking, what? O'Kinney's had reddish hair the entire time up till now because of malnutrition and a protein deficiency called kwashiorkor. This means that O'Kinney's getting enough of his Reliv in now that his hair is starting to grow in black and he's turning into a healthy little guy. The different corners of the yard have actually become gardens. These folks have figured out how to use every little inch of the property. And you can see banana plants and beans and pumpkins and corn being evident. But these, of course, have not taken over the playground area where every morning there is a soccer match and every afternoon there is considerable rope jumping going on. There's only one element that remains in limbo with our children's home and for our kids, and that is that they're having to be transported every morning into K-Patient by tap-tap. Now, tap-tap is a truck like this where you just kind of load people on, and when you get to your destination, you tap-tap on the side of the building or the side of the bus to let the driver know that you're ready to get off. When we first saw the site where we were going to build the home, the very appealing thing about this was that there was a functioning school on the property, which meant that our kids could be housed and go to school on the same property. But shortly after the house was begun, inspectors came from the Department of Education. They were making their rounds of the entire country. There had been so many tragedies with school collapse in the earthquake in Port-au-Prince. They went around to every school in the country to check the safety and the earthquake-proofness, if there is such a thing, of the buildings. And the unfortunate thing is that this school had been condemned, not condemned, but it had been categorized as unsafe for children. The school wouldn't necessarily withstand an earthquake that might happen. Before the school can reopen, each classroom needs structural reinforcement that will help ensure the safety of the children should an earthquake take place in the north. The good news is that nearly $25,000 this morning is going to be designated for the rehab of this school. Thank you. You're already a part of this project. The bad news is that's only about 60% of what we need to rehab the school. in order for it to be finished in time to open at the end of September. Teachers have already been assigned and a principal has been appointed, and those will be paid for by the government. And the hard part is if we don't open the school by the end of September, they might lose those teachers and that principal. But you know what? We have decided that this will be the Foundation's project for this year, coming out of the Rally for the Mission. It'll not only complete the housing project for our children and make it possible for them to go to school right there on the compound, the other thing it will do is it will make it possible for up to another 300 children to attend school right here in Petitance, which is one of the poorest, if not the worst slum in Cape Haitian. So the possibilities for this particular project reach beyond just our kids in the children's home. It reaches into the neighborhood and sets the stage for yet another nutrition station.